looking towards. Hi, you guys. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Look at y'all. If this video be sketchy, oh my goodness. I probably don't do another video until I get me some internet, like an internet box that I can carry around with me. We're just gonna clear the energy out. I got a Honolulu. Look at Hawaii can be significant. Somebody can be from Honolulu. As I go into this message, I speak forth for me to discern the messages that I get from the ethers to you all who this message is for, and for me not to um, intertwine my shit with y'all shit, right? And so I'm just speaking it forth so that you guys can know that anytime you come over here, you are on a divine line, okay? You are on a secure line, all right? And we're gonna just take it real slow, y'all. We're gonna start off real slow. I made sure I got out here. I really wanted to. So that's significant, for those that this is for. Really pushing yourself to do the things that that you may feel like you don't want to do, like, oh, or you want to put it off until tomorrow, but it's like you really being guided to get through and get it done. You really want to, you know what I'm saying? It's really not even in question, in question, you know what I'm saying? You just really take handling shit. Hey y'all, how you doing? How y'all doing? What's up? So I'm gonna start it off with this, right? Because yesterday I noticed in that reading yesterday that a lot of the cards that came out was cards that came out from the prior reading that I had did up here at the park. So that let me know that stillness is like our best friend right now, us being still. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how, and I feel like also like being still with this Piscean energy going on. It's like out in the world, it's so much chaos going on and there's so much destruction going on. Um, so that you won't be swept up in that whirlwind, it's best to be still because you don't want to miss what these different um, natural disasters are. And this is just in the spirit, right? This is in the spiritual realm. You don't want to miss all of these different fatalities that's happening around us. I feel like it's almost like I'm seeing like scientists, you know what I'm saying? It's souls that's past life, in past lives you were scientists, or you were, you know, good at looking into things and studying things. And so this is a part of your soul purpose today as well, and you're tapping into that energy. And once you tap into a specific energy, see, this is the thing, people think that they have to remember everything, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to remember everything because everything is already in our chemistry, right? It's already dialogued within us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can bring up a topic and you'll be like, damn, okay, and you pick up on it, and that's if you have access to that information though. So let's say you have access to a certain information, and you want to study on it. It's a certain subject or whatever the case may be. I guarantee you, if that is something that you're supposed to be doing, that information will be opening up to you. And that's what we call the Akashic Records, right? Which is basically what's stored in your genetic makeup. From past lives, from, you know what I'm saying, from you know what I'm saying, since you've been a traveler. Okay, so let me just get into this, right? So because I'm being called to read this again, Spirit want me to read this again. Preparation. You're preparing for something. It says your energetic, powerful confidence are keeping you in regards with your soul tribe. This kind of energetic flow runs fluently through realms, connecting you to etheric beings This energy contains a lot of fire, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Remember, we are one with the all. We are one with all. So all elements are necessary. To see that the collaboration of one's soul motion, is in motion at its highest form. So with that being said, we can refer to the water element that's needed in this energy. Piscean explains the water element. So that's what, yeah. So it says elements that's flowing outside of us that we feel. So yeah, so the water element have a lot to do with feeling too, your emotional state. um I know that that's what a lot of you guys are going through, because I am too as well, like, you know what I'm saying. What did she say? Because I literally was just talking to somebody about this. Let me finish reading this though. It says, also argumentation came up. It says the action or process of making a or becoming greater in size or amount. You know what I'm saying? And so that wraps around what's going on right now, right? Um, as you can see with the what it says in the description box, it says phase 5. Where do I start? Because I feel like I've been picking up on a lot of energy when where a lot of souls are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I got all this wisdom and this knowledge, like, you know what I'm saying? Or even those that's just started on their, let me, well done, received by fallen angels, Jesus, the Son of God, wants to save you lost children. Question, what do you think is an underappreciated ice cream flavor? Fucking, I would have to say, you talk about some food, I'm gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I probably needed that laugh. I've been serious all fucking day. Wrapped the fuck up like a cocoon, like I'm in a cocoon or something. Y'all like my shirt? Look at my shirt. It says, my ancestors stand with me, basically. Something like that. Mint chocolate. Mint chocolate is disgusting. I don't like chocolate. And this is a trip you said mint chocolate. The first thing that came to my mind was chocolate. But I'm like, I don't even fucking like chocolate. I would say the ice cream sandwich is vanilla. That's an understatement. Okay, so I read that. Let me tap into the energy. Let's tap into the energy and see what's coming out, y'all. Let's see what's happening around this motherfucker. See what messages they got. I mean, I feel like a lot of this is gonna be like, I don't know, it's almost like, and this message is not gonna resonate with everybody, so take what resonate and leave what don't resonate. But I feel like, you know, a lot of you guys that's been on this journey for a while, it's almost like you having to deal with motherfuckers, you know, saying shit, or you could pick up on like you could pick up on their energy where motherfuckers is like, okay, well, you can't be spiritual and cuss, or and do this and do that. And so it's like your integrity is being questioned, and you like, wait a minute, hold on, you know what I'm saying? I am who I say I am. You know what I'm saying? Even though I may fall short, but this is not for you to explain yourself to them. This is what we're coming out of. You know what I'm saying? You cannot call yourself a sovereign being if you're sitting there explaining yourself to a motherfucker that doesn't even get what it is that, you know, what you're exuding or what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like our guides, our ancestors are screaming loud, like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? If you are who you say you are, then why is it hard for you, or why is it an issue with you, you know, speaking on some shit and not feeling bad? Why are you not why do you feel bad when you tell somebody how you feel? And I'm not saying that's for everybody, but there are individuals out there, because I've experienced it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you motherfucker don't want to make a motherfucker feel bad, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But I'm telling you, there's no way that you can move forward if that's how you operate. And it's like certain things. It's like you can't hide it, you know, and you know you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't fucking hide it. So, let me see. Where am I going to start it, y'all? And you see how I am right now? I'm like, where am I gonna start at? Like, where the fuck am I gonna start at? I gotta start somewhere, right? We gotta start somewhere, is what I'm hearing. They really been fucking with this weather too. You know, I can tell. I mean, it's crazy how in the beginning of August it was real hot out here. I'm in Cali, and it was hot in August, but through the summertime it was fucking. It wasn't hot. It wasn't like it usually be. Um, I mean, you have a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of different attacks going on. And what I mean by attacks, I mean not attacks, but things that's playing out in the world that can potentially affect you and you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we know that, and that's why we are being called to learn this part of ourselves where we are setting boundaries. Like, boundaries is so motherfucking powerful, but setting boundaries with ourselves, because when you set boundaries with yourself, then that's going to, you know, transfer into your outer world, right? And I feel like that's very important right now, because people are, you know what I'm saying, people are more susceptible to crossing boundaries than respecting boundaries. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't learn. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the shit is real. We gotta make sure that we keep our keep our eyes open. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Earlier too, I was picking up on, like, I don't know, y'all. A lot of the readings I be doing that I've done, like, they be so far futuristic, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't be, it's like, it be shit that happened like 2 years later or 3 years later. And I feel like that's why I be taking breaks the way I do. Because I didn't flip through messages, like, watching other readers, and I don't watch a lot of readers, but there's a few readers that I watch, and they say the same shit that I said like 2 years ago. It be the same fucking thing, and I be like, that's crazy. And that's how you know that, like, you feel me, how connected we are, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? People think that we so different from each other. It ain't never been about race. You feel me? I hate when motherfuckers bring that race card up, even though it is about that too, though, because some motherfuckers actually um you know, engage in that type of kind of energy. You know, they live in that shit. You know what I'm saying? They live in, oh, my family was a slave, and my family, and maybe so. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the thing is I don't want to accept nothing. I'm not accepting shit that a motherfucker then gave to me. I didn't accept the shit all my motherfucking life. Now I know that I have the choice to accept it or not. I don't have to accept the fact. I don't have to accept a motherfucker telling me that my family was a motherfucking slave. Absolutely not, because that's not true. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They could take my blood. They could try to trace that shit back to a motherfucking stable or whatever the fuck, a plantation. That's not where that shit started at, though. You get what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot of things, unhidden things that come out about your family orientation, your family origin. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys were misplaced at birth. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about physically. Like, your mama and your daddy is your mama and your daddy. I'm talking about being stolen, your soul being stolen and hidden, and then brought out and placed in a place where you're not from, but you go into a body in a family that's not actually your real motherfucking soul tribe. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers can think I'm crazy, but I see it clear as fucking day. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Especially souls like myself. You know what I'm saying? Powerful souls. I had seen, man, I had seen something earlier. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Hold on. I just got on here to rap, really. You know what I'm saying? Just to rap a little bit. I had seen something earlier, a word. I didn't even know what the fuck the word is. I've been getting so many downloads, y'all. It's fucking ridiculous. What's the meaning of? Hold on. I think this is it. So, was this it? It wasn't compassion. Oh, Sahiba or Sahib. What's the meaning of Sahiba? I heard this word. It was S. I can't even say this shit, but I got the right spelling though. And so, because I had to go through the, anyways, it's Sahiba. Okay, so this is what it says. It says Sahiba means, it's Sahib as in boy A, means compassion, friend, or owner. In Arabic and South Asian, Asia keep coming up, right? I already know that I'm connected to East Asian into, that region or whatever. So it says context. It says it is used as a respectful term for a lady or noble woman embodying dignity and respect. I swear to God, y'all, bro. This is why they be mad though, right? This is why motherfuckers be jealous, right? That insight right there. How the fuck I get that fucking word? I swear to God, I didn't have to look it up, y'all. It was already on my phone. I just had it in my how you save shit on your URL. But I was sitting out in the sun earlier and I was just sitting there and that word came. And so who is this speaking to me? Who is this telling me this? How the fuck did I know what fucking word? I ain't never heard of this word in my fucking life, bro. But look what it said about a woman and embodying dignity and respect. And it said it originated as the feminine form of the Arabic word sahib and has evolved into a given name and honor honorific title. The feminine form sahib means female compassion and female owner. Look at y'all. When you know, you know. Like, I feel like every time you have a level up, something else unlocked that sets something off in your lineage. Like, a lot of you guys don't even know how far y'all done came. Or no, not even how far y'all came. Y'all don't know um how much of an imprint you've left in the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys have escaped, bad habits that your ancestors couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys and have an understanding of why. Like, you went in and to really, you know what I'm saying? And investigate why this has been going on in the family. Why is this you know what I'm saying? Something that they call hereditary. Nothing is hereditary, right? Nothing is hereditary. That's some bullshit that was made up. Okay, so am I done with the channel message? Let me see. Is there anything else, Spirit? Is there? Look at this. We got the Empress and the Empress. As soon as I split the deck. But then it's like, I swear to God, like, I'm telling you, like, simultaneously, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I feel like very few of you guys have been having interactions or engagements with your spiritual mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you visit them, they visit you. I'm not looking for this to be a love reading, though, but because of these two, just as soon as I split the deck, it's like y'all both fighting for each other. This card flew out. I don't know if you guys seen it when the wind was blowing, but it flew out. The five of swords. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are fighting for each other in the ethers. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the channel message open because it's more that's here. It's more that they want to come out. Like, I don't be able to be going live as much as I want to, and it be hella downloads. But I've been documenting a lot more than I was. Like, when Spirit, look, let me tell you something. Sometimes I'm telling you, whenever you get the urge to pull back from anything, do it, man. You never know why you pulling back. Like, you could be saving somebody's life by pulling back. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You can really be saving somebody's life just by being still, and you don't even know it. It's true. The sun. Ooh, that little boy ain't got no clothes on. I gotta cover him up. Where's his clothes at? So I also noted, like, this energy right here, this Nine of Wands energy, which is it's fire. It's a lot of fire, right? But like, this energy with the sun card coming out, it's almost like you have to find a sense of humor. Like you probably got a sense of humor, but it's probably like a little dull right now because you've been had to be so serious and take care of so many different things, and you feel me, work hard to make sure you paying your bills and all of this shit. So that inner child is like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm picking up on. Like the inner child is like, what's going on? Like it needs some. Anybody that have children, those children are here to help you in ways of allowing your inner child to play and to, that's what though, because if you didn't have no fucking kids, I guarantee you it'd be a lot harder not to protect the inner child, but to get that to keep that inner child doing what children do. You know what I'm saying? Having fun, spontaneous, you know what I'm saying, laughing, joking, things of that nature. So I feel like that's really big. Your inner child is like what's happening, like, you know, could we go out, could we go to the park, can we go have some fun? Can we jump? Can we laugh? Can we do something that we never got to do when we was a child? Can we pursue like some type of kind of it could be something that you wanted to do when you were a kid. It could have been a dream of yours. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck that, man. I'm finna do it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sharpen my skills up and I'm finna do that. Whatever it is. It could be taking a class for something or something. What are the messages? The Queen of Swords. I don't know. The Queen of Swords in this deck, she's a bitch. She's a bitch. The Queen of Swords in this one. The Queen of Swords in here. Somebody got timed out. Aw, poor baby. The Queen of Swords in here. Let's see. Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh, hell no. So we got the Moon card that came out, and it came out in a downright, right? Look it, right after this funky bitch came out. So I see that you looking at something. So it's something that you focused on, right? It's something or someone that you're focused on, because this person could potentially be giving you an energy that you're not feeling. Like it's somebody in your energy that you're not feeling. Or either from all of this work that you've done within, something is being exposed. Somebody's being exposed. This could be a feminine energy as well. Okay, you could be a divine feminine energy that's done a lot of work on yourself. Like you come off with the Madonna energy. Like it's like the Black Madonna. Have you ever heard of the Black Madonna? Okay, it's like that is now your ego. You feel me? Your ego has elevated, and your dark side, it's like the dark Madonna. You know what I'm saying? It's like your ego has been, I don't even want to say like, it's almost, I'm seeing like you shake hands. Let me show y'all what I'm seeing. It's almost like I'm seeing you shake hands with your light soul. And it's like you coming into a union. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm seeing right now. It's crazy because I got a card that actually looks just like what I'm seeing. It's like you've already came into union. This has been like about a month now that you've been into union, and you have to adjust to this shit because it wasn't an easy transformation. Okay, so these past 3 months you've been going through a transformation for sure. You know, it don't got nothing to do with the moon. It don't have nothing to do with any of that. I feel like you're not even watching that. For those who resonate with this, you're not even tripping off the moon. Like, you know what I'm saying? You operating off of pure energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pure fucking energy. And then the energy that you're operating off of too as well. This is like an energetic, you're pulling from other realms. May look really, really good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you look real good right now. You shining. A lot of motherfuckers are staring. They looking. They want to know what you got going on. They trying to see what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like what's your next move? It's like they could see that you're headed somewhere, and so of course, you know, what does that bring? This is the card right here. This is the card. This is what I see. And this is vision. Like I just said earlier, I said the Queen of Swords came out and the Moon card came out in the downright, right? Somebody see that you've done so much work. It ain't even about the work though, y'all. This is like, it's your perspective. It's like you can damn near sit at any table at this point. Like, the only way you wouldn't be able to sit at a table is if your confidence is not there. But if your confidence is there, then they're trusting you with information, with different sources of information from different realms. Because, see, you've been here, you've been not here, but you've been on so many different realms and gained so much attraction and so much respect on different realms. You know what I'm saying? It's like they knew that you were going to ace this one. That's why you came. It was like 10 souls that could have come to do what you needed to do, but you were going to be the only one that was going to be able to hit the mark. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm hearing. You was going to be the only one that was going to be able to hit the mark, and it was no question. You like, hell yeah, I'm in there. Like, let's go, let's do it. And they like, you feel me? You even had souls, man, in other realms, and they didn't want you to go because they knew what this was, and they knew that it was going to be so much space in between y'all, and you are loved by so many. I'm telling you, your love exudes this earth. I'm just seeing different playing fields. What I mean by that when I say playing fields, it's just different worlds. I'm seeing different spaces with different entities or energies existing in the spaces. And then I say something earlier about the inner child too, like the inner child. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't came in touch with some, man. So some of you guys have even like come into a realization about all of these close bonds that you had growing up. So all of these different relationships with your parents, with your friend, whoever, it don't matter, right? So we won't get into all of that. But close relationships, it's like they're being exposed, and to where, because it's like you was never going to get confirmation from them, you know, if it was a relationship that didn't, you know, end well, or you was never going to get, they was never going to give you no resolution or resolve or anything like that. They wanted to always have you in your head, but you always had the ability to see through all of that. The thing is you was tied up in the emotional state, so you couldn't see nothing. But now you are allowing yourself to move fluently, and so because you're allowing yourself to move fluently and connect with all of you in its entirety, you don't need them to give you no resolution. You don't need none of that. You never did, man. You've always had the ability to see into things, to, like, you see so in depth that it scares people. Oh my God, y'all. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. You see so in depth. The Hermit. You see so in depth that it scares individuals. Like, you really be you be scaring motherfuckers. The Page of Swords, and that's another thing too. So from yesterday reading, I feel like it's connected to this reading right here. Hi Lisa, how you doing? The Chariot is very significant. I want y'all to go look up the Chariot, right, and see exactly what this card means. Go do some homework on the Chariot. A lot of you guys are experiencing this energy, but what I see is this is the Page of Swords and the Hermit. This Chariot is, look at this, because they want you to know how connected you are to yourself, within yourself. And for this, and with this, what you know, the other day I was getting I was hearing like, don't tell them, don't tell them, don't tell them. That's when I was writing what I just read to y'all earlier. I kept hearing that, don't tell them, don't tell them, don't tell them. It's something that you need to keep to yourself. it's something that, like, even if you like a reader on here, or if it's readers that watch me, it's like, even myself, I'm hearing them like say, you don't need to share everything. It's like certain words that I use that's going to plant seeds and it's going to ignite something. You're going to know exactly what I mean. It's in code because, we being watched over this internet, this social media. We're being watched over this. I had seen a reader the other day, and she was talking about, I think this was yesterday. She was talking about, it was yesterday. She was talking about how, the programs that they used to have in the high school and in elementaries, it was called the gifted program. And then they had another one that she was talking about, but it was like the gifted program, but it was for kids that was at a higher awareness, and so they were studying these children. I do remember the gifted program in school when I was going to school, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was bad. I wasn't sitting in no motherfucking class. I wasn't sitting in the classroom with the gifted kids, right? But they were monitoring these children, and so some of you guys could have experienced that. Hi, how you doing, Miss Lisa? And so this chariot is giving me a philanthropist. I'm hearing philanthropist, a philanthropist. What's that word? It's so many words that been coming, y'all, and they like, once it come, I look it up and I be like, oh shit, that's connected to what everything that's going on right now. Everything is showing me, you being shown the connection to your, how can I say it? You being shown the connection to why you're here, to who you are, to where you come from. Everything is connecting right now. And that makes sense though, because like I feel like a lot of this shit is almost over with. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about the old world. You know what I'm saying? And when I say the old world, I'm just talking about the patriarchal system and even dealing with it. You feel me? Because once you evolve to a certain place, you're not going to want to be in certain souls company or certain energy company, right? A lot of that shit disappear. It really do. It's motherfuckers that don't see what we see. It's motherfuckers that don't see what you see or what I see. That's why a lot of people are afraid of tarot cards and shit like that. Well, that's not why, but people being afraid of tarot cards is because they don't know. They don't have the wisdom or the knowledge on what it is. I also was picking up on some other shit too, right? I don't know if I should share this. But I was reading this book right here, and it was talking about, and I've been picking up on a lot of ancestors, y'all. I'm talking about, when I tell you that they are trained and ready to fucking go on command, this shit is real, y'all. It's about to get real motherfucking greasy around this motherfucker. That's why another thing too, I want to order me like a yeah, some of you guys might need to invest in this too, like invest in those grid boxes. I seen them on TikTok, where you don't have to plug it up or nothing, but you'll be able to charge your phone and shit, because it could potentially be like a blackout or something. You know what I'm saying? It's some it's some big ass event that's supposed to be taking place though, for sure. And I ain't saying I didn't hear nobody say it or nothing. I could pick up on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it has to play out, right? It has to happen. You feel me? Because the ones that's still following that patriarchal system, that's for them. It's for them. It's not for us. But we have to know when to move, right? We got to know when to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to leave the United States or California, you better be motherfucking ready. You know what I'm saying? To get the fuck up out of here. Or wherever you are, or you know what I'm saying? Or what you picking up on, whatever. I don't know. So let's see what other messages is going to come out. You could just time them out just for a minute. Like, you don't got to cut them completely off. I'm not tripping off nobody saying shit. I need haters. I need the haters. Okay. So we got the Six of Pentacles. It's a trip because, like, I've been seeing 666 a lot. Just 6 in general, even 6 by itself. And I'm hella mad I don't got my number book. I let my sister use it. Come here, Sky. Let me see the phone. Let me see something. Cause I be researching shit like for real. I don't know if a pendulum could be significant, but I'm just seeing a pendulum. Maybe that's something that someone used in your family. Maybe a grandmother or an aunt. It's a lot of things that's being revealed, and it's gonna take you having a lot of patience because this is information that you need to, you know, you're gonna need it during your transformation. This information, because it's gonna be things that's gonna show up in your physical world, and you're gonna need to know, and you're gonna need to be precise. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this page of swords is like tired of fighting. You know what I'm saying? And so you're moving into like calmer waters. You know what I'm saying? So where like you could be doing some type of kind of like, you know what I'm saying, community work. You know, working with children, whatever the case may be. It's like you rather your transformation has a lot to do with you working with the community. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like I said yesterday, you know what I'm saying, taking up like some type of kind of like healing, you know, class, or but it's not just like even with herbs or with seeds, just learning about these type of kind of things, because these are the things that you did in the past life. It's not like the conventional jobs that people, you're not a conventional soul. So these are like, it's not authentic, right? No, synthetic. I'm sorry, it's not synthetic. Okay, it's authentic. So anything authentic come from within, right? It comes from within. Anything authentic is pure. So it's like, I don't know if you've been having vivid dreams about being around souls, or even maybe being in lectures, like you're being taught, like you wake up and you hear, like you can still hear yourself answering questions or either teaching in other realms, you know, in another realm. Like I'm just seeing that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. That my baby. Let me see something. Okay. They like 6'9". 6'9" can be significant too, y'all. Y'all could be seeing 6'9". It says the number 6 can mean love, family, harmony, and responsibility. In numerology and mathematics, it's a perfect number because it's divisors. What the fuck? Divisors add up to itself. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6, and is associated with stability like a hexagon. In a, in a spiritual sense, it can symbolize the desire for balance, while in language, at sixes and sevens means in a state of disorder. Okay? Harmony and balance. The number 6 is often associated with achieving balance in one's life and creating harmony in relationships in the environment. And then it says it signifies qualities like love, compassion, and a deep sense of nurturing, especially within family and community. I just fucking, what the fuck I just say? I'm gonna need a motherfucker. Put some respect on my motherfucking name. It says a person influenced by the number 6 may be very responsible with the focus on their duties and commitment to others. Okay, the number 6 is seen as a symbol of service to others. And bro, I cannot, bro. I swear to fucking God, I should hit my weed right there, bro, because I'm telling you, bro, like, I don't think I'm gonna sit out here until it get dark today. I think so. I think I am. I think I'm gonna keep that on my phone so I can read it again and again. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. Okay, let's get a message from your higher self. And yesterday, you guys, let me say, and that's another thing too. I want to just share this, right? All of that, you know what I'm saying? I heard a reader say this, and this is like one of the readers I watch, and she was talking about how, and she was so fucking on point, but she was talking about how, like, you know, people get it misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? About spirituality, like, or whatever the case may be. That's just what we call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there really is no name for it, to be honest with you. I feel like there's no name that can be placed upon me that can describe my soul at all, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I look at myself as a hierarchy. I absolutely do. You know what I'm saying? And for so long, oh, of course, no, I've been on the other side of the coin where I didn't. I had to learn that shit. I had to learn, like, oh shit. Then things came, and that's how this shit is. You know what I'm saying? You have to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to motherfuckers say, oh well, you can't do this if you can't do that if that's what you do. How a motherfucker gonna tell you what you can and can't do when we are having a human experience, and we have to engage with the world in order for us to even find our souls. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to even know exactly who the soul is, you have to engage. You have to be hurt. You have to go through trauma. You gotta go through pain. You gotta be willing to jump in the motherfucking ocean even if you can't swim. You feel me? Even if you can't swim, you still got to be willing to jump in the motherfucking ocean. You got to be bold about your shit. You got to be. You got to be bold. You know what I'm saying? Courageous. It's like, okay, I'm finna jump in the motherfucking ocean off the motherfucker. This don't mean literally go do this shit, y'all. I'm speaking symbolically. You know what I'm saying? Where you jump off into the motherfucking ocean because that inner voice inside of you. And this is symbolic to you going and having faith in what you're hearing and moving forward. It's not actually jumping into the ocean, but you moving forward based on what you know, what you're being shown. Because a motherfucker can't tell you what you see, where you are, by way of who you are and what you've done throughout century and century and century and lifetime and lifetime and lifetime. We are all on different fucking timelines. A motherfucker can't tell you. So that's what we got to get up out of that, man. We got to get out of, you know what I'm saying, giving a fuck about what the next motherfucker think about what you doing or what you believe in or what your, spirituality tools are or how you do this or how you, it don't fuck them. When you leave this motherfucker, they not gonna be the ones that has to even incorporate your soul wherever the fuck you gonna go after here. They not gonna be with you. The only one that gotta deal with that. So please, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't all love and light, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really stick with it, man. Don't let motherfuckers, you feel me, like make you feel, you know, cause I didn't went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't went through that shit. Motherfuckers say shit, but me, I'm hard headed. You feel me? Like, motherfucker tell me to go left, I'm going right. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I can't help it, right? I'm learning. I'm learning not to. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, you feel me? Shit. Even if I go right and shit, and I can go back left if I want to too, right? I can do both. So I can get the experience of both and weigh that shit out. Okay, well, which one is, you know what I'm saying? Which one works for me? That's what it is. It's about what works for you. It's not like, it's so many kids, and I notice this in children too. Like, so many kids be like, even with my experience with my kid, like, being embarrassed, you know what I'm saying, because I'm boisterous. I speak. When I speak, I'm passionate. And she like, shh, and I'm like, man, fuck them. If you give a fuck about motherfuckers standing next to you and you have something that you gotta do, it could be detrimental to you, or it could be something that you could be missing out on, and because you don't say it because a motherfucker right there, because you don't know how they gonna take it, man, you'll be stuck. You won't get no motherfucking where. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. These motherfuckers ain't lived your life. They ain't experienced or went through what you went through. They don't know what you see and hear. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what you hear. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody, you could call it whatever you want to call it. You could put a name on it, but it really ain't no name that you can put on spirit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no name that you can put on your soul. But to see it for who it truly is, you know what I'm saying, is the gift. That's when you know you won. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what message your higher self has for you. What messages do your do the very few higher selves have for themselves? This shit 000 0.000 1 can be significant too, y'all. 0.1 can be significant. I've been seeing that shit a lot in my mind's eye. And so it says perfection in begin end end. Let me show y'all what it shows. So it says perfection in beginning, powerful, brave. It says a reminder that you are one with God while feeling the love of the Creator in your heart. It is also a sign that a situation has completed a full cycle. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Like I said earlier, man, this shit is really ending, y'all. Like, we gotta pack our shit. And what I mean by that is, don't unpack on people. You know what I'm saying? Don't unpack your shit right now thinking that you get comfortable. No, this don't require comfortability. As long as you're uncomfortable, you're moving in the right direction. As long as you're uncomfortable, you're hearing the right voices, and you're picking up on the right voice. You get what I'm saying? This shit is not supposed to be comfortable, because when you get comfortable, you get complacent. And we don't need that right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a war going on for our souls. Like, you feel me? Like, they want you, they want me. And you gotta ask yourself why. Because the attacks go way back from childhood. I remember. And there's so many that done been through it. There's so many that then got lost in that shit. And that's the reason why that system is created, right? For us to get lost in it. When you lose yourself in something, then you took a loss on yourself. We ain't taking no losses on ourselves, right? Because ain't nobody coming to save none of you. None of you. Ain't nobody coming to save y'all, man. That's out. And I always say that. I need motherfuckers to quit praying and thinking that whoever you praying to outside of you can't help you. So stop doing it. Cut those energetic cords, because you don't even know who the fuck you talking to. Somebody, a soul, they got a name put on it. Like I said earlier, you can't put a name. When you do put a name on a soul, then you give that soul power. You give that name power. And any physical beings that's connected to that energetic cord, or cords that's going to that being, to that entity, to that energy, like that Jesus energy or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. This is my motherfucking channel. I can say what the fuck I want to say. That motherfucker powerful. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people. But look at what they do. Like, them motherfuckers was the first motherfuckers practicing witchcraft, but want to call us witches and shit. You know what I'm saying? They practicing, they took my shit. Using my shit all wrong and shit. That's not how you supposed to use it, bruh. What are you doing? That's why they ass is in trouble right now. Big Mama like, hold the fuck on. See, y'all thought she was gone. That's a trip how a motherfucker strip to take all your shit and be like, this is my shit. Bitch, they put on your coat, they done took your face and everything. This is what they motherfuckers is sick. But they didn't know that you could take the physical identity, but you can't take the soul genetic makeup. You cannot take that. You can't take it, bro. Now they do switcheroos and hella games and shit. I think that growing up, bro, I swear to God, y'all, let me say this, bro. Growing up, I was the only one. My mama got 9 kids, 8 kids, 9 or 8, whatever. But she we they used to always play games and shit. They played games all the time, and I never was into playing games. Like, I still ain't. Like, somebody asked me the other day, like, you want to play Monopoly? They all playing Monopoly. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I genuinely don't like fucking playing games. I don't know why. I just don't. But I think that shit stand back something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with that shit. Motherfucker want to play cards and shit. I'm not into none of that shit. And then I try to do it to have fun, but it's not really my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these motherfuckers was playing games with our souls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of souls that may resonate with this, you may have felt misplaced. You may have felt like you were taken at birth. And that's not the thing. The thing is that your soul was captured and kept in a place and of darkness, and it was intentionally done. And because they were able to punctuate the system. They was able to get into the system and make it run how they wanted to energetically run, and they was allowed to do that as well. Because if we didn't want them to do it, they wouldn't do it. But we allowed them to do it because we needed to know who the fuck they were and what the fuck they were doing, in and out, all through it. It's so many of us, right? They had to go in disguise, right? They had to go, like a lot of you guys were hidden in plain sight. You like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like an inside job. I'm saying like the inside man. Like you have to. We actually got souls that have to go up in there and really, so we can expose this shit, so that we can break the system down from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers had some shit that was very well structured, and we wouldn't have never got out. You know how many You know how many motherfucking life turns the motherfuckers in did? Actually, I ain't doing no more life turns around this mother. Oh, please. I'm at attention. I literally see. I literally been seeing, I swear to God, y'all, I've been seeing fucking, I can't even say the number. I think I can say this though. I'm gonna say it. I just feel my shit just like, I should be cool. Fuck that. I'm gonna say it. I literally been seeing, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna pull another card. Shit is real, man. Sometimes you just gotta know when to leave well enough alone. You gotta know. These motherfuckers came and made us, they done did a suicide motherfucking mission. That's what the fuck they did. And they've been doing it for so long, these motherfuckers got comfortable. They got complacent. You see, I've been seeing and hearing about butterflies. Oh yeah, I spoke on that yesterday. I've been seeing a lot of butterflies too, baby butterflies, a lot, and they be like in the grass where I be going. I be seeing them when I've been seeing them. Let me put one more card, y'all. Damn, I've been on here for heck long. Okay, 1144. Okay, so let me see something. It says, may all your wishes come true. Prayer manifest calm, right? And another thing too, all that praying shit, y'all, just talk, man. Just talk to your peoples. All right, talk to your ancestors, acknowledge your ancestors. Let me also give like thanks to my ancestors, you feel me, and the spirit guides that allow me to connect with them to give you guys messages. Like I honor them, you feel me, like, and I respect them just as well as they respect me, you know what I'm saying? I respect them for their contributions, for the love that they have for humanity. And these are all the benevolent beings that I'm speaking of. You know what I'm saying? Because they are here with us. They do walk with us. They do, you know what I'm saying? You never alone. You got to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they want us to act, they want us to speak up and ask for help. Like not going to ask another motherfucker that can't even do nothing for themselves in the physical. Go ask them because they know what it is. And I guarantee you those messages will come through. I guarantee you will get some kind of resolution or resolve on what it is, whatever issue it is. You know what I'm saying? I think that you and this motherfucker alone. You know what I'm saying? That's not how, we ain't never rocked alone. We ain't never rocked alone. How we rock alone and we in everything. We everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We are everything and we are in everywhere. I'm all in everywhere. Okay, it says the angels suggest that you look at your thoughts now. They suggest that you make a wish now because you are at the entrance that can make your thoughts come true at this moment. Ask the angels what you need most at the moment. I swear to God, y'all, this would be crazy, bro. Bro, I don't even be reading these cards until I get on here with y'all. I'm talking about like I don't be going through them just reading them. Now if I pull some shit and that's it, but like what the fuck I just say? 1144. And so that is how you're gonna know that you are on your shit, right? I don't even want to say path. This is how you gonna know you doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Even if you're doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing. Maybe you're supposed to be doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing. Because you doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing, it's gonna trigger something that you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. Let me go fuck up one time. Fuck that. I'm just gonna wake up in the morning. I'm sorry, I'm hella loud. It's hella kids, y'all. Up here, I'm talking loud. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna fuck up today. Sometimes it be like that. It be like that. You might not get it, what I'm saying, but let me better explain it, right? Anytime I went into something and knowing that, like, okay, but I was like, I don't give a fuck, like, it is what it is. And I'm willing to, I'm gonna take on the consequences. Like, I'm gonna take accountability, whatever it's gonna be. It might be a long motherfucking it might be a long get back. Meaning, like, shit, I might want to go out and have some fun, whatever the case may be. But I'm willing to go through that. Like, but what I get in that, the wisdom and the knowledge and what I learned about myself, is so powerful, because if I didn't make that wrong decision, then that part of me I wouldn't have learned, I wouldn't have learned about. So it's trial and error, and that's the times that we're going through right now. Trial and error. That's a trip. Look what came. Trial and error. The death card came out. I wonder why that come out. It just flew off the top, y'all. It's windy out here. Let me see. Why does death card come out? Why does death card come out, Spirit? No, for sure it's gonna be. It's a lot of. It's a trip, because I'm seeing a lot of systems that where people worked, and it's like the Pentagon. I'm seeing deep places. I don't want to say too much on here, but I'm seeing like deep. These are jobs that you don't just get. You can't just put an application in. But a lot of these individuals that's working under, let's say underground, they don't have jobs. They're actually hitting the system. They're hitting the system. So what I mean by that is, like, these are the ones that's stealing money from, like, the welfare. They stealing money from corporate companies. Like, they're closing companies, or they are spending. They're taking out loans and shit on big. But they're being given it. It's being given to them by people that know them. So it's a lot of money that's circulating right now, that's being stolen in the United States and in the communities as well. So a lot of individuals who actually need the help is not being able to get the help, because the money is being stolen by the elite, because they don't got shit. They running. Yeah, you might see a lot of programs closing down. A lot of programs closing down. It's a lot of information coming in about this too as well. And it's a trip to Herman and the downright, y'all. This is the system. The system that I'm talking about. Like, they once carried the light. They have to drop it and scramble. It's like they scrambling. I'm seeing them scramble. I feel like somebody needs to know this, because it's like I'm picking up on the energy of a lot of individuals. Like, damn, like, when is this shit gonna be over? And it's already over. It's already done. It's done. So now, what's your focus? You know what I'm saying? Now, what's your focus? You shouldn't be focused on, like, of course you want to stay, knowledgeable, or not knowledgeable, aware of what's going on, you know what I'm saying, out there. But more so, you should be focused on you, your children, your family, your home, building your ark, Noah's ark, building that ark, whatever that look like to you. But you need to be building that ark and making sure that you have everything you need in that ark. You got everything from safety from safety, you know what I mean, when I'm talking about the pow, everything. Because we don't know what the fuck this shit is finna turn into. Because these motherfuckers is finna be bloodthirsty hungry. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be up in motherfuckers' houses, doing some wild out shit, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, you gotta really listen to what's going on. Like, a lot of motherfuckers is not listening to the shit that Trump is saying. One thing that I did catch on to what Trump was saying when he said, homeschool your kids and you're gonna get that extra 10 bands. He had to protect the children. If he didn't protect the children, that nigga would have got down. He would have got down. He had to do that. Big Mama wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. And he knew. So he playing both sides. If you listen to what's going on, you can tell. And why does that matter? Because why is he saying that when we know he really don't give a fuck? He don't give a fuck about our kids. He don't give a fuck about their education. So for him to say that, he know that he didn't have no motherfucking choice but to. Look at this. The Queen of Cups and this Nine of Pentacles. Our children is our future. I don't give a fuck. What we put in them, what we say to them, the emotional state that we are in affect them. But they are the ones that that's gonna get it popping with our future. So teaching them how to make a wish is very vital right now, and can be, and would what the it would be so revolutionary and promising too, right? Those wishes are gonna come true. Those are the children are the ones that should be making the wishes, but they have to be able to embody that energy to know what wish they're making, because anything that a child asks for, usually they get in their adulthood. I promise you, because I experienced it. A lot of people have. I'm sure a lot of you guys have. But it's a fortune. The Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, it's the children. I don't know, I'm just hella picking up on the kids. Let me see, y'all. I've been on here for hella long. And it's getting hella cold out here. It's getting hella cold. Okay, so let me see. Let's pull a message from your spirit guides, and then I'm gonna pull a message from Big Mama. I'm gonna pull 2 messages from Big Mama, and then I'm gonna let y'all go, because I gotta go. It's cold. Motherfucker, get my socks. As soon as hi, baby. Hi. Let me just stare and don't speak. You're probably like, damn, bitch. What you talking about? Okay, let me see. Okay, so this message is gonna be from your guides, all right? Just be patient with me, like God is patient with your ass. Sheesh. Memory. Your memory. I already spoke on this. I don't even have to say nothing about it. Miss Memory came out. Snakes can be significant. I told y'all that we was in Piscean energy. This water element came out, man. You got to know how to work with these elements, y'all. You got to really go within. That Hermit, it's time. It is Hermit. We are in Hermit season, because it's the murky waters the murky waters are significant as well. And we know in the depths of the ocean, it's certain places that they just cannot go, that they are not allowed to go, that they're afraid to go. And that's why they drop all that shit off in the water and poison the water, because they know how powerful the ocean is and the seas are. You know what I'm saying? They know what's in there. So that's how that's like throwing off a motherfucker pH balance, a motherfucker period, you know what I'm saying? Or a pH balance, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker getting bacteria vagnosis or some shit, just from, you know what I'm saying, sitting on the fucking toilet. That's basically what that is like. Because I feel like the ocean is the belly of Big Mama. I do. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that's created from there. Vision at the bottom. Some of you guys can see, like, you can see everything I'm saying. It's opening up pathways or passages. It says divine feminine. I can't make this shit up. What she say? I'm finna read both of these. So this is from your spirit guides. Very intentional. Being very intentional is important right now. Let me see. What is this? The first one was memory. Where memory at? Mama Wata. Oh, Mama. Oh, wait. That I didn't even know that was Mama Wata. That is Mama Wata, y'all. I swear I was just saying that name. Oh, look at that. I don't even lie. Like, 93 can be significant. 93. Let me see. All right, y'all. I'm almost. 96 can be significant as well. If you're seeing 96, we seeing 11. 11 can be significant. Anytime you see 11, make that wish, right? Teach them children how to make wishes. You know what I'm saying? For themselves and for the family. They're watch out from that, because it's a snail on my shoe. Their energetic fields are stronger than ours. So yeah. It says the Dogon creation myth tells the story of Mama Wata. It dates back over 4,000 years. A figure is floating in the ocean with a large red and black snake around her shoulders. Her tail, what's that, bursts with emerald greens, and the color green can be significant. Greens in her hair encompasses everything around her. Mama Wata, oh hell no. Mama Wata is the spiritual and mater- maternal oracle and comes to you when you are going to gain something. If you call upon her to help, she loves to help women and will protect the sacred waters around her at all costs. Her eyes hold a stern gaze that shines intensely. The water in this card is a major factor as Mama Wata will use the water to prove a point or teach a lesson. If her messages are not received, Many people seek the help of Mami Wata by dancing themselves into a trance. This card could be a sign of fertility, right? So, and I don't even feel like it's like somebody having a child or anything. I feel like, and it could be, maybe some of you guys are looking to have children. Maybe some of you guys have just become pregnant, but I don't feel like that's that. I feel like the fertility is more so you rebirthing a new paradigm for yourself and your family. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you're doing. You are recreating yourself. You know what I'm saying? Reconstruction. It's like you're under reconstruction. You know what I'm saying? And when you are under reconstruction, I feel like that's sacred energy. Like you supposed to. That's a sacred time. So that's like everybody not supposed to see that. It's not supposed to be shown. You can't see the baby when the baby is growing for 9 months in the stomach, right? So nobody should see whatever your plans are, whatever your creations are, until they actually are manifest, right? In its entirety. So the void. Okay, let me see. Divine feminine. Let's close them. Motherfucker, I'm about to go, y'all. Let me see. Is it divine feminine? Yes, it is. 110, 110, 110. Close it. Motherfucker. Okay, so this card, void. It says divine feminine. It says the masculine and feminine aspects of you are in balance, meaning that you're balanced, right? This card brings feelings of comfort, love, kindness, compassion, and tolerance. Menstruation and birth are considered rites of passage. I just said that shit. Or internal initiations. Men have also undergone their sacred initiations to be able to enter this integration and fulfill their true purpose. It is in the blackness of the void, the womb, that the seed alchemizes and begins to grow. Sleep with this card under your pillow to receive messages from your subconscious and other oracles who may be trying to come to you. Each soul is encrypted with a divine journey and blueprint, but we know the external factors can shift our growth. No one can truly hurt you. When this card appears, you are the one who integrate hurt into compassion and love. It says work with the citrine, or citrine is Citrine. I guess that's a stone. So Citrine. It says new thought pattern. New thought pattern. I just said that. It's like like you are a regenerator. Like you regenerate souls, but you also regenerate your soul. Like you're constantly regenerating. And so if you are that type of kind of soul that can regenerate, then you a threat. You a threat to anybody around you that does not see change, or that does not that's not, you know, um open to change, or those that's, you know what I'm saying, stuck in patterns and shit. You will become an enemy always. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you are a generator, you will always be faced with jealousy, envy, hate. You know what I'm saying? You will always have the odds against you, but that makes you much more powerful than the opposers, right? Because you have something that they need. And without you, there's no light. Without you, there's no water. Without you, there's no sea. There's no ocean. And you need ocean. Without ocean, there's no mother. And there is a mother, right? Right? There is, right? All right, so And I also have something I'm gonna share with you guys on this channel too that I had watched the other day. Um, I forgot what's his name is Brother Elder, but he put a video up about Ananu, and talked about the Great Mother and all of the names, which one of them was Isis, which that's where they got Jesus from and all of that shit. But they talked about all of that. I want to share that on this post. All right. So divine feminine. So let's get a message from Spirit, and I'm out of this bitch, y'all. We're gonna see if any other messages come through. Is there any other messages that you have for the very few? For the very few. Okay, so I'm also picking up on somebody's name could be Patrick. Patrick. Also, there can be, like, some of you guys can be like in Israel, or maybe it's a place in Israel called Patterson I'm seeing. But I'm also seeing like there could be a pandemic that's coming into fruition. And it's something that's already, oh, for real? That's crazy. That ain't crazy, but you know what I mean. That's dope. But yeah, it's a pandemic that's coming in the areas that I'm seeing. I'm just seeing Muslim women, Muslim children. Um, this of course is coming from the I couldn't say that, patriarchal system. My first name still being with a P though. Okay, that's dope. But yeah, so I am seeing that. I would say that it's not gonna hit the United States as hard as it's gonna hit like I'm seeing like Baghdad, Venezuelans or something like that. Venezuelan. I'm just seeing that, and I feel like why are you showing me that? I feel like it's for the very few that this message resonate with, for you to keep your eyes open and your ears open, because they're not going to tell us. They're going to tell us at the last minute when this shit is going on. So it is going to potentially hit, different countries and states and cities. But I just see it like, yeah, it's this is. Let's see. What message do you have? This message is going to be from the Great Mother, y'all. That's my intentions, right? Let's see what message Big Mama got for y'all. I didn't do a message from your higher self. Them last messages that I just did with that deck was from your spirit guides. And this one is from Big Mama. If y'all don't know who Big Mama is, y'all can go back in my old videos. I broke it all down. Back in like 2019, 2018. All right. I'm also hearing, are you one of them? Today mantra, it says, I give myself all the love and attention I need. Are you one of them? You feel me? Okay, let me see. I ain't gonna get ghetto on here with y'all. Okay, it says, our body speaks to us through physical pain and discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. Damn, man, y'all, I'm telling y'all, bro, on my way here, walking to this park, I put this on Everything I Love. I was like, man, they was showing me, like, man, we got to get more in depth. We got to get deeper. Like, this surface level shit, even the shit I'm talking about, this surface level shit, like, we got to get deeper within ourselves. Like, this season is meant for us to go in depth with everything around us, with everything we do, everything we say, everything that we feel, everything that we acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? Anything that we need to say, anything that we need to do it in depth. You know what I'm saying? We need to stamp that shit. Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Things do change, of course, because we are evolving souls. It's okay, if you stamp some shit and then you tear that motherfucker non and void, and you have to recreate something because something has changed, because times change, right? But like, really in depth is very important right now. Like, going deep within, like deep in the sea, deep in the ocean, down in the ocean, deep in the sea. Ariel could be significant. The cartoon Ariel. Is that Mermaid? The Little Mermaid could be significant. All right. Fuck to say. Let me see. It says, see the wait. Our bodies speak to us through physical pain and discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Get the book Heal Your Body by Louis L. Hay, Hay, and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. I want to tell y'all a little, give y'all, here, y'all can take a picture too if y'all want to see what book that was. It's down here. The book is down here. Shout out to y'all that's be able to read the motherfucking cards backwards the way it shows on there. But like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a situation that I just experienced where, I had to pull back from, somebody that was, constantly in my energy. And, I was very, receptive to who she, is and all of that, but I was being shown a lot of different things about her. And so I stayed in as long as I needed to, and then I got out because I know who I am and I know what the fuck it is that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not never meant to stay nowhere for too long. You know what I'm saying? I get in and I get out. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of my soul purpose, right? And I've accepted that. You know what I'm saying? And so I seen there was so many different signs, like even that root chakra that I was talking about and how it was red. She kept talking about red. Just to give you an example, I kept seeing shit about black widows, and then she said something about being a black widow. And then when I first met her, she was speaking on, like, when I first started talking to her, she don't even know what I'm on, but people can sense shit, of course. You feel me? And of course, my energy is very fucking strong, and that's the first thing she said. She said, your energy hella strong. And I'm like, so what's up? So you got cool energy too, right? Y'all, I'm a fucking cat, bro. So I'm like, you got cool energy too. You got that, like, little sister type energy. You feel me? Like, real talk. If she was, you know what I'm saying? If it was, something that I can, work with, then I'll fuck with her. But, you understand? Motherfuckers gotta go figure that shit out. I ain't over here trying to fix nobody. I am not Jesus. But, I ain't no Captain Saber hoe either. I didn't have my days of that. I've been on that side of the coin. I've been on that side. I'm cool. Can't do that. Getting away nobody growth, man. Let them do that. Give that to them. That's a universal law. You don't want to break no laws either in this shit. You gotta know your laws. And that's one thing I do know. And so, she was like, I'm like, so what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? We sit at the table talking, and she like, yeah, I'm into dark magic, like, And she said, I'm like, okay, that's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with dark magic. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with. She get to talking. She busts out some shit. She had like this big ass block that she had created. Now let me say this: she been doing spells since she was in high school. She was actually making money in high school doing spells for people and different love spells and all that shit. And it's like, oh my God, I'm hearing all of this, right? No judgment at all. You feel me? None of that. I don't give a fuck, because I really ain't never been the type that, like, motherfucker tell me some shit, but don't tell me not to say nothing. I won't even remember what a motherfucker told me. I swear to God, I will forget. Right after you tell me, I'll forget some shit. So I ain't never had a problem with motherfuckers talking about, well, Ashley said da. And if I did say some shit, I'm like, hell yeah, I said that shit. I did. I said that and whatever else the fuck they said, I said. Even if it was a lie. What you gonna do about it, right? So, long story short, I had to pull back from the bitch because it was a situation where her energy was becoming very strong, and I was feeling that shit, and I'm like, all she talked about was negative shit and the same shit over and over again. But that's a spell. That was a spell. That bitch was, what is the word I'm looking for? She was doing a spell, demonstrating, hold on, the train, we right next to the train. She was not demonstrating, but she was like, that's what she was doing. She was performing. That's the word I'm looking for. She was performing a fucking spell on me. All in my fucking energy field, all in my energy, and I could just tell by the way she was just like, bro, that shit was fucking crazy, bro. Like, so you gotta be careful with these motherfuckers, bro, and what people speak over you. Whatever they speak to you, they speaking over you. That energy that's inside of them is coming into your, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody got time to be keep on doing cleanses and all of that. I shouldn't have to keep on doing all of that. Just stay the fuck away from me. Like, you for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about that shit no more. And I ain't got nothing against you. And I told her that. I ain't got nothing against you. And then the thing is, once you let a motherfucker in, they can spy in you. They can look over the fence. Because now you've made neighbors with that person. I'm talking about in the spirit. Just follow me. Now you've made neighbors with that person. Now you're neighbors. And anytime they want to look over the fence to the point to where the bitch sending me shit that I'm thinking about. Mind you, she playing this shit, right? But see, one thing I can tell you what you're not supposed to do, and even if a motherfucker do give you access, like, you're not supposed to impede or, you know, impede on their space, on their universe. You're not supposed to go in and be, you know, lurking and looking for self gain or to take something or to, you know what I'm saying, like for the wrong reasons. And that's what she was doing. And so the reason why I'm saying this is because you want to be very self-aware of who you are allowing in right now, because these motherfuckers ain't playing fair. And I had to go back and be still and remember that first conversation we had. That first conversation we had told me everything I needed to know about her. Even though in between I had seen all of these other things. That first conversation, she told me who she was when I first talked to her. I didn't even have to experience all what I experienced if I would have just backed the fuck up. When she broke out, like, it's nothing wrong with you know, doing spells and making, because I mean, I've done spells too as well, you know. So there's nothing wrong with doing spells. It's just, it's certain spells that I ain't never done and that I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no love spell for nobody. I ain't doing no love spell for myself. I look like, you know what I'm saying? That shit's supposed to happen organically, authentically, right? It's just certain shit that, you know what I'm saying, all the time that you planning that type of kind of shit, man. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit upon me. And then you gotta remember the magic that you do for others and people, that shit energetically stay with you in them. Now you connected to different things and people don't notice. Like, this shit is not nothing to play with. Don't play. You don't want to play. That's why when they thought that they was getting rid of Big Mama Essence, they got tricked. And now look what they going through. All the motherfuckers is underground. They can't come out in the sun. They can't be outside. Okay, let me shut the fuck up. Let me read this and I'm gonna let y'all go. A person who blames others has, and they gotta continue to do the wicked shit that they do. They gotta keep on putting shit in the water, fucking with the mermaids, fucking with the extraterrestrial beings, the benevolent ones at least that I'm talking about. I don't care about the other ones. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep waging war. It's nothing else that they can do. It ain't no going back. Okay, well, I'm gonna be good. I don't want no funk. They can't say they don't want no funk. When it's up, it's up. You get what I'm saying? Like, you motherfuckers, it ain't no, nah, I'ma bring your ass up over here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you now lay your ass down. What was they doing? I can't say it on here. What was they doing? I remember my auntie, she in church, y'all. She into church. Like, I'm talking about, she's a motherfucking sanctified Christian, right? I'm talking about, if I didn't know no motherfucking better, I would have thought she met Jesus one motherfucking day and actually had a conversation with this man and that he is fucking real, right? And not our subconscious. This bitch crazy. I was talking about, she done gave thousands to the church. She still. Anyways, I remember she told me that when the world ends and Jesus come back and resurrection come back, that we was gonna all have to, anybody that want to go to heaven have to get their head cut off. What kind of shit is that? That's fucking, now that's magic. That's a form of magic. Like, you were manipulating a child energy into believing something that's not true, but it's fear based. I guarantee you she not having no good life. I guarantee you she not having no good life, because I was in fear when she said that. I didn't no longer want to go to heaven. I didn't want to go to heaven. This is what I was thinking. I was like 5 years old. I'm like, well, shit, I'm motherfucking cut my neck off in order to get to heaven. But if I'm already dead, how the fuck they gonna cut my neck off? See, I wasn't thinking like that because I was so young. But you see how they things are embedded in you as a child. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to really be, you know, more sympathetic with our parents. You know what I'm saying? We have to be more sympathetic with ourselves, more compassionate towards ourselves, because I didn't have so many different visions and shit of shit that didn't happen to me in past lives. I'm talking about to the point to where it's so fear-based that it will take anybody into submission, to where now I'm a motherfucking robot and I'm still following a patriarchal system. If you know, you know what the fuck I mean. This card came out. Let me read this shit. I know y'all like hearing me talking shit, but let me just repeat. It says, a person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. The unknown. Okay. It says today's soul action is, and this is from Big Mama, right? Take responsibility on whom are you placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood. Victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart. You will be led. So the main motherfucking thing to this is, come on, Sting, come help me get my shit together. The main thing is, to the whole scenario and synopsis of this right here, has a lot to do with what I just read. You know what I'm saying? And that is, I don't forgot. Compassion. Being compassionate. Be compassionate towards yourself and others. But don't let nobody play in your motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check their ass. Like, hold up, motherfucker. This not the way we finna go. They gonna be like, no, this the way. No, I promise you, they gonna try to overtalk you and all kind of shit. No, fuck that. I said, no, slow down. You're moving too fast. And let they ass speed off up the road and go into a motherfucking whirlwind storm or some shit. Let them go. That ain't for you. Let them go into the murky waters and move fast. You're not supposed to move fast when the water elements is going. Because the water elements is here to help move shit around and shift shit, you see? The water element, that's Big Mama. I'm telling you, that's her energy. And that shit is no force that can come against that forceful energy, okay? That energy is moving rubble. That energy is moving. It's knocking anything back. It don't matter. It could fucking take out a whole motherfucking country. Can't water take out a whole country? Haven't it happened before? A whole city, a whole motherfucking what? Taking everything out in its path. So you take that energy, Big Mama said, take that energy that she's given, that she's gifted us with, and use that shit to recreate, to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All right, I ain't saying namaste today either, y'all. I ain't saying that shit today, because I seen a lady and she ain't all that shit. It ain't all that. A lot of these motherfuckers that be Lake Lenore. What about Lake Lenore? Oh, let me go, because I'm still shuffling and shit. Let's get a little bit of, let's clear the energy. Hold on, I'm not done. Here, put these in there. Oh, I didn't know. Did you put the other? You gotta put them back in the box, baby. Them the numbers. The numbers going here in this one. So let's just clear the energy out. Oh yeah, that people. Yep, no, they for sure did that. Let's call them the patriarchs, right? And them motherfuckers did that for sure, because they wanted their land. That's how you know everything. It's like remember, I swear, like I was doing videos and I was like flip of a dime, and I was seeing a dime. I was seeing shit flip. Like I can't explain it. Birds could be significant too. It's so much, y'all. This shit gets so deep. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful to be. I mean, I'm just grateful to be here. You know what I'm saying? I am. I know that I did good work in my past life because of where I am. Like, I know that I worked so hard to, you know, like I know I've been through a lot, but like in past lives, because it's so much that I know. But like, I can honestly say that like this time, this is different. This time is different. Look at the wind blew hella hard when I said that. This time is so different, y'all. Like, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you ever wanted, like, man, put that shit in the forefront. Even if you don't know how you're gonna get it, even if you don't quite know how you're going to, be able to create this, just put that shit there and just, like they said, like Big Mama said, make a wish. Well, what's your wish? Because we've been in this shit for too long. We didn't endure too much. We didn't endure so much pain, but we had to. We had to go through that shit. We had to go through the pain and the hurt and the betrayal, and we had to go through that shit. So take that shit like a badge, a honorable, like, you feel me? Like your honorable military motherfucking force. You feel me? Like, because that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing so many souls that's been bashed the fuck up, and that's honorable souls that's, you know, done the things that they needed to do, that's connected to us, that we're connected to. And this is where all of this information and being able to see and why they can't touch us. Because if they could, they'd be running up in our houses like they was doing 500 years ago, and shorter than that, running up in the houses, taking our daughters, taking our sons, throwing them in the oceans, throwing them in the lakes that they created, so that the souls won't come out, so that they can capture the souls in that lake, because the lake is not connected to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, all of this shit, anything that you want to know, it's like right up in here. It's like Big Mama wants you to know your history. She wants you to know the truth. Your spirit guides want you to know. You know what I'm saying? It's our birthright to know who we are. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was taken, right? But you can't take something that belonged to me, motherfucker. You can't take something that's connected to me. You could take it as long as I don't know it's mine. You could take it as long as I don't know how to take it back. Oh, nah, motherfucker come take some shit from me. When I go to sleep, it's on and popping. I'm going to sleep like, where my motherfucking machete here? I'm putting that under my... Bro, I'm going crazy. I'm taking my bell with me so I can... When I'm in the ethers, like, call on my people. You feel me? Okay, you guys, I'm up out of here. I gotta go home. I love you guys so much. I love those who love me. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. I'll be back on here shortly, okay? And bye, Sunflower Power. I see you. Bye, you guys. I see you. I see you all. Thank you for supporting this channel. Y'all know when y'all come up over here, you guys are on a secure line off top. You feel me? Like, it ain't no fake shit. I ain't with none of that bullshit, fake shit. I don't play with people. Saying. I'm gonna close all the doors for the protection of myself, our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, hey, motherfucker can't just come up in this motherfucker anyway, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna close the doors, you know what I'm saying, on all of the negative energies or whatever the case may be. Because these motherfuckers like to follow motherfuckers home, you know what I'm saying? They do be trying to, you know what I'm saying? But they know not to come up in my shit, though. They know they better not come up in my shit. I be talking big shit. That's the confidence that we need, right? We got the confidence, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to hit a backflip, but I'll try to hit one. You know what I'm saying? And I'll keep doing it until I'm confident enough to know that, okay, I could do this shit. But I'm starting with confidence. I'm exuding confidence in the beginning, even though I know I can't hit no motherfucking backflip. But I'm gonna do it though. Anyways, so I hope that energy transfer, energy not transferred, but I hope that energy like rub off on y'all. Confidence is everything. Peace, y'all.